Thank you for checking out our YouTube page featuring our cats, the wild birds, hummingbirds, and squirrels that frequently visit our backyard feeders. I started the feeding station because over the 10 years that we have lived here in East Orlando, there's been a lot of growth, which means we've lost a lot of wooded habitats that were home to rabbits and turtles, ducks, and deer. Springtime meant driving extra careful as wild rabbits sprinted across the street during mating seasons and all through our yards, and gopher turtles and families of ducks held up traffic, making the journey from the habitat of woods to the small lakes in our community. Deer families would be seen at the end of the workday grazing at the edge of the forest, and some of the residents still see the occasional deer. And recently, the Hubs and I had to escort a mama duck and her ducklings back to a pond because they got confused with all of the new changes. Now, due to all of the new construction, we are seeing more instances of animal deaths in communities that should never experience that type of tragedy. So it was especially important to try to set up and maintain the feeding station. I even had bushes put in around the feeder and the front yard specifically to attract butterflies and feed the hummingbirds. Now, I know I can't fix the problem of growth, but I could do a little something by setting up the feeding station to help supplement the food sources that these animals were losing with having less trees. I haven't seen a wild rabbit in our community since the completion of the road expansion 2 years ago. And the last gopher turtle, well, he was upside down and crushed, lying in the new turning lane on Colonial. Watching the birds and wildlife visit makes me happy, and in turn, we want to share that experience with you. Every state has a few different birds, so maybe you'll see something new. If, like us, you have a family member with limited mobility, these videos and eventually our 24/7 live streams and chats will be a welcome distraction. We do appreciate donations, but right now the most important thing you can do to help us is subscribe. Subscribers are golden. YouTube requires us to have 1,000 subscribers before we can have a live feed and chat the way that we want to do it. We have plans on using a 4K camera to give us the best imagery possible. Right now, what we're going to be doing is putting together the activity for the day in little segments of 15 seconds to a minute in length, and that way we will eventually be able to get enough viewers and hopefully subscribers to provide a live stream as part of our goal. So please help us by subscribing and asking others to subscribe through sharing our channel on your social feed. Thank you so much for your help, and welcome to Cats, Birds, and Squirrels Orlando.